Hey everybody, and Tony here with a review of Eugen Ruge's Und Gad ging zu David, which was based on the autobiography written by the German Jewish gay activist, author, and Holocaust survivor Gerhard or Gad Beck, which was shown at the Tiyatrom. The production was done by Horst Ruprecht, who also did the set designs. The costumes were done by Sabina Böing. The music was composed by Jens Uwe Günther, and on the piano was Gregor Graziano. Now, I was introduced to this musical play by chance via a Facebook invite, and I was quite curious of the show. And when I saw this entire musical play, I was just totally blown away. And it was also quite interesting learning about the life of Gad Beck and the hardships he had to go through, and basically a lot of the harsh times that he went through via being a gay Jewish or one of the minorities back in the Holocaust and the hardships he basically had to go through. So, this play was very much an eye opener. And even before doing this review, I even did a little bit of research and basically found his life story rather interesting and very much intriguing. With that said, let's get on to what I thought about the production, the costumes, the actors, and the music. I really felt like even though the production was quite minimalistic, it still managed to convey such a powerful message of what the people during the Holocaust had to live through. I especially loved all the costumes that the people came up with, and it was just definitely really wonderful. What was also quite noticeable is that a lot of the actors even did like two or more roles, which may be challenging, but I have to say that they really pulled it all together. And now we get to the actors, with our main hero, Gad Beck, done by Rupert Everett, who does a very fine job really embodying the character with charisma, charm, and a very fine stage presence. Then we have Selena Bacalhos, who played Gisela Beck, who does a very fine job with such a very gracious and gorgeous stage presence, and her appearance as Death was totally well done with such fine vocals. Noya Frank as the Jewess, who has a very, very gorgeous singing voice, which is smoky and timbre, yet so powerful at the same time. Antonia Jonas, who is a very wonderful friend of mine and a very wonderful actress who played the Auntie Waltraud and a lot of the other female characters, she has a lot of charisma. Without a doubt, this young lady has a lot of charisma. She basically embodied all of her characters well. You could really see the hard work and the effort that she also puts in, and she was definitely wonderful in those roles. Then we have Fares Boatora, who did the teacher, the old Jew, and the Soviet soldier, who does a very fine job embodying these roles. Christina Walter, who played the mother, Hedwig Beck, who really played her role with such great concern and with such gusto. Konstantin Klem, who did the role of the Jewish teacher, and a lot of the other male roles, who seems to really have such great charisma and such great virility and really embodied his characters very well. And even the smaller roles done by Timothy Nikolai, Benjamin Schaub, and Johann Zürner were also very well played. So you could really tell that this is such a great ensemble piece, and I really loved how all the actors and actresses really pulled it together and made this evening very worthwhile, embodying their characters well and doing such great ensemble singing in courtesy of the music composed by Jens Uwe Günther. So overall, I really have to say that the acting and the singing and what the actors and the actresses really had to put out really did make the evening so worthwhile. And the piano playing done by Gregor Graziano was just so well done, using such fine tones and really helping out the actors and actresses really go through the scenes together. So overall, I really have to say that this was definitely a very wonderful production, and this definitely also made me open my mind to who Gad Beck really was as a person. And I really have to give a huge shout out to Antonia Jonas, who also sent me the Facebook invite, for doing such a magnificent job. I have to give you such a huge shout out, and to all of your fellow actors, you guys did very wonderfully. I wish you all the best for the next few evenings, and I know that you guys are going to rock it. Well, that's all for now. Be sure to tune in to another review. So until then, have a great day, everybody.